Hey guys, it's me. Um, I just wanted to, I don't know, I've just been getting a lot of signs, whatever, about, I guess, babies, pregnancy, all of that good stuff. Anyways, my opinion about, having a baby out of wedlock, let's just say that. This is my opinion about it. It happens. It happens. I mean, it happens. It's unfortunate that it has out of wedlock, but those things happen. My opinion about it is this, is that the reason why marriage is an establishment and that it is between two people, it's a vow, it's, kind of they're going into agreement about, hey, we're starting our lives together, that we're starting this new endeavor. That's how I always thought about marriage. You know, um, it's a whole different lifestyle once you end up having kids. But when you end up having kids outside of marriage, where there was no contractual agreement, it was just like, maybe a fling, or maybe, you guys were just kind of feeling each other out, like, boyfriend and girlfriend kind of thing. And maybe with living together, things didn't quite, mesh up or add up or whatever. But then there is a baby in the mix of it. My thing about that is that it's both people's obligation to themselves to protect themselves, to not be reckless, but understand that, passion kind of reigns high, and, things happen, and it has happened. It does happen. But I don't think that a child keeps the person there, regardless whether it's a woman or a man. Most of the time, the woman is the one that traps the man within this, she's bearing this child with the responsibilities and the guilt and all of that. But a child does not keep a man there. And if you want to flip it, it doesn't keep a woman there either, regardless of what situation or what they're going through. I guess that's why marriage is, a thing, because it is in the Bible, where there are two people that agree upon, for the love of each other, to make a vow to one another, to, like in the vows it says, in sickness and in health, like it's a sacrament as well. It's a sacrament as well, given from the church, whatever religion you are. It's a sacrament given to you from God to be together in holy matrimony, to, because together you're at one, to, to, I don't know, battle together in like, like spiritualistic wars and stuff like that. I mean, to work together, to, I mean, it's all those things, but it's you guys working together to create a harmony of, like, a happy household. Like, it's it's all of that. It's all of that. But when you have it outside the marriage, and not outside the marriage, but something that wasn't like blessed by a marriage, something outside the marriage, or it was like a common law thing, then things are up in the air. Like, you're having this baby, and the man's like, well, that was just one night thing, and I don't really feel that that about her at all. Like, I know this person's not my person. Something like that. Okay. And then, a one night of bliss turns into like, forever misery with somebody that you were like, I wasn't like equally yoked to you that way. And, I feel like I'm obligated to do this because, somebody's putting so much pressure on me to be, you know what? That person just stole your destiny because the man or the woman cannot be free to choose either. They cannot be free to choose. They cannot be free to be free to like follow their destiny. You pretty much forfeited your own destiny when you're like, oh, okay. That's why it is so important to not have sex, before marriage. Maybe that happened, that worked in the old days, but 2024, people aren't doing that in these streets no more. They're not doing that. And of course, people lose themselves along the way by having like sexual relations. But, it is the flesh. And that's when you really need to like hold yourself accountable. Like, really hold yourself accountable. I mean, is it worth it for like one night with this person? No, it's not. You know, um, but to, put that over somebody's head, like, no, unless that person is like, okay, well, I mean, I was gonna marry you anyway, let's just get this done. And there are times when that's happened. But I'm saying this, like, when something like that happens, like, you literally are robbing yourself of your destiny. That's what I'm saying. I just needed to say that. I don't know why, but my children were conceived under like, a marriage. They were conceived under the marriage. So, and plus I got married in the Catholic Church, so it's a sacrament that everyone in the Catholic Church has to go through. We all go through that, whether you're Catholic or not, because it's a sacrament given to you by God, this like holy matrimony. It's a sacrament. And people don't look at it that way. They don't. They think it's about the dress. They think it's about, you know, all of this, but no, it's actually a union that God brings together. If it is meant to be brought together. Because a lot of marriages will end in like, they don't even last a year. That's why the statistics of divorce is so high, because they don't really know what they're getting into. Like, marriage is work. I mean, you think the relationship was work? No, marriage is a lot more work than a relationship. It's better to be equally yoked to somebody that's, that you can live an abundant lifestyle where you guys are on the same page working for the same goal. Period. But when you're always, hands down, like battling this person for every little thing, then it wasn't meant to be. I mean, if you're free to be who you are, authentically who you are within the marriage, then only abundance comes. Like, there's like so many blessings. So many blessings. Like, I don't know. That's just me and what I think. But if somebody traps somebody with a baby, like, y'all have to hurry up and have a patched up marriage. Like, it's literally going to be that way being married, and that's going to set the tone for the rest of the marriage as well. Like, whoever you're with, you have to feel free to be who you are. That person has to love you unconditionally too. You know, they have to love every aspect of you and not try to change you, because you end up changing yourself within the marriage anyway, whether it, I mean, for the better. I mean, yes, and compromise always comes with the territory. But for the common goal of the children, for the finances, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't really have to worry about that, as I just do it on my own. Like, you know, I come home, I don't have to like argue or get angry because this isn't done. Like, it is what it is in my household right now, but I'm ready to jumpstart that differently. But, anyways, that's what I want to say about like having a child out of wedlock, because I think having a child within being married is a lot better than what, you know, whatever it is. Both of y'all stole your own destinies. Both of y'all did something, you know. That's how I look at it. And the way that I perceive it is the way somebody else perceives it. But I just know, like, you know, getting married is more of a safe, it's it's kind of a safe lock, like a safe, it's kind of safety for the both and the children, if that makes any sense. You know, a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people think, "Oh, I'm pregnant." And I don't know. I don't think it's 2024. People don't think like that anymore. It isn't the 1800s. Like, you know, it's not like, oh well. All right, guys, that's it.